coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well. One out, bases empty. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Two down, bases empty. So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. That drops in for a strike. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor makes the grab. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now it's the DH, Gabriel Arias. Just missed. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Gus Varland getting loose out there. Gilbert getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped, but foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Tauchman in position and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one not close. 1-0. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left center. Benintendi sizing this one up. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Means back to work.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Up the middle, Rocchio fires over to first. One up, one down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Andrew Vaughn now 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-2.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. So up next for Chicago, Brian Ramos. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Vaughn over at second. Ramos at first. One gone. A little bit low. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a relay to the plate, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough, but right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Corey Lee. This to third. Ramirez. There's one. On to Santana, 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gus Varland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rocchio stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that misses. Now 2-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he
lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Baruch. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's Lane Thomas. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners at the corners here. One away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-0. Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, no strike.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug. That smash towards center. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Next to hit, John Kenzie Noel. And first offering is fouled off. Thomas off of first with 2 away.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
No ball,
Save.
2 strikes.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Thomas coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Popped up. And the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Hunter Gaddis.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The pitch. Clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one just misses.
Inside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tuckman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
Now
That's
one
a
missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing for the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. That
1-0.
misses, and that's ball 1. Gilbert, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Now this is in the air down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He was late there. Strike 1. Meanwhile,
0-1.
activity in the bullpen. Justin Anderson getting ready to go. 2 out, space is empty. Next
Ball.
offering misses, and now it's
1
even
ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And
No.
that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Well struck, right field. And gone! He made him pay for that one. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. What a stop. What a play to end the inning. Guardians tack on another with this home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Robert in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one out to right. Noel makes the grab, one away. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there. Clase, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Thomas makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Next to hit, Brian Ramos. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.